Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to week 7 of the MB podcast.
Yep. Week 7 of the NBA podcast, which means there's one more game left in the season. And inshallah, all teams will make the playoffs. So if you suck, don't worry, you're good. That wasn't supposed to sound so derogatory, but whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, announcements. Championship will be announced soon. All right, the day, whatever, there might be some changes because we're finding out. Well, not we're finding out. We're realizing, I shouldn't be saying this, that there might be a conflict. But anyway, so I'm just going to say it'll be announced soon within the week, inshallah. Furthermore, first and foremost, keep the people of Palestine and Sudan and the people that are Muslim brothers struggling around the world, brothers and sisters, make sure you keep them in your dua and your generosity. Be aware of them and just be mindful of them. Yeah. Anything else that I need to be... Why are so many people missing the games, bro? Stop missing your games.
Just to follow off what Ahmad said, everybody makes the playoffs. 16 teams is a perfect bracket. Well,
alright, whatever. We'll just hop into it. If we remember anything, we remember something. First game was Yafa versus Tiberius. This is Ali Hassan's team versus Ahmad Hassan and the Shabab.
Yes. Wow, they're exciting. 26 points, 10 for 17.
Yeah, efficient
Nice.
too. Very efficient. Nice. Wow, so JoJo was
JoJo 6 for
held them back like this time around.
Did they win a game? They have. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I mean, the story of their season is their offensive talent is a little bit underwhelming, and when you looked at their roster, you were like, all right, if they're gonna win, they gotta play really good defense, and Derek McKnight and JoJo both have to have really good games. And unfortunately, they just haven't aligned. Sometimes JoJo will have a good game, and then Derek McKnight won't have a good game, and at the same time, I'm pretty sure he didn't play basketball for the last 3 years, and then it took him I think last game he played good and this game he played good, so it probably took him 4 or 5 games, and he didn't even come to all the games. He's only come to 5 games.
He missed 2.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna take you 4 or 5 games to get back into the flow of things when you get rusty. So hopefully next week, if Derek McKnight comes back again and they could have some sort of consistency, they could really put up a fight and get the win.
Well, that's the good thing in a single elimination, everyone makes it type of league, is that if you get it right, here at the end of the season, the chemistry really gets there and you guys are starting to play together in tandem, fighting on every play. Hey, it does. You can get as far as as you will. Last season, my team was what 3 and
you guys were
something, and we made it to the semifinals. So, I mean, it's all about the timing of this.
Yeah. They didn't have Hassan Keys.
Yeah.
Hassan played really good against us last week. He probably had 12 or 13 points, so that was a big miss. Obviously, the third guy on the team, when you look at him on paper, is Manik Zubi. He had an off shooting night, but they're going to need him to hit some shots if they're going to win. And that's really the story for Yafa. Nice
Sal's
little
back.
Bounce back game from Ali and Andrew. It looks like Sal is the answer to the team. Anytime he doesn't play, Ali and Andrew forget how to play basketball. So it's good to see him back, and I think
with someone to space the floor like that.
Exactly.
What do you expect?
It gives you a third guy where you have to worry about, and then with Sej and he hasn't had Kareem down there, they have some size. So they're gonna be a scary team to play. I don't know what's their record. 3 wins, 4 wins.
3 wins.
3 wins. They're gonna be a terrifying team to play, especially how Ahmad was explaining before with the whole March Madness 1 game knockout system.
Yep.
You have 2 of the most elite scorers in the league. Sal is a great shooter, and then the 2 bigs, I just said. On any given night, Andrew could go for 40 like he did a couple weeks ago. Ali's constantly averaging over 20 points a game for the past 4 or 5 seasons. So
There's
Ali,
definitely no
9 for 17, 4 for 9, 23 points. Andrew 7 for 13, 17 points. And what's crazy is you look at that stat line and you consider it kind of pedestrian for Andrew. You kind of expect 30 every week now. So good to see the big 3 doing their thing.
Yeah, they're definitely no pushover of a team, and given their firepower, and honestly, I think their defense is a little underrated. Even the stats say that defense isn't too well, but Sal's guarded me, and I've felt that pressure, and it's not easy. So
Sej is a big kid, big athletic kid that can move. Yazin's a big kid. Ghazi's big.
Yeah.
And
so they have a nice balance there.
They played high school basketball, I think, with Christopher. So he also knows how to play the sport too. So they're just that's why I almost said they're just a good functional team. That's all defense is. Defense isn't somebody being this amazing defender. It's just effort and IQ. That's really all it is.
All right, that's a good game. Moving on, we have Bethlehem versus Ariha, and this one came down to the wire. Yeah. Fortunately, I predicted the wrong team.
I caught the end of the game. I remember like the last. Eddie was up 5 with like maybe like a minute 30, and they definitely blew the game. In the first half, Mahruz was killing. I think
He came late,
He
by
did.
the way.
Mahruz came late.
Yeah.
Mahruz did most of his scoring in the first half. Like came, like switch hand, Euro step, like
I
all
did
that
see one
stuff.
of
He was
those,
killing them.
yeah.
They were without Singer, which like I think did affect them. I know Jay was a little sick, so he was like, I didn't have my legs under me. I don't know if I'm giving him that as an excuse.
Yeah, no excuse.
Ali Sufyan played good 7 for 16. He did shoot an atrocious shot that kind of ended up coming back to bite them. Great. And then Abdul Karim, who else did he do? Trey, 6 for 12, 1 for 7, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Ahmed Hussein hit a huge 3 at the end of the game. And what else happened?
I want to know how Jay would he have quadruple double or triple double? What was it?
Yeah.
How does he go from that to almost pi? I don't care about maybe he was.
It was like there was like a minute 30 left. Ariha was up 5. Ali Sufyan come. Well, we need like at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Look at this, bro. Freaking interrupting, bro. Unbelievable. Continue.
Yeah, Ali Sufyan, they're up like 5 with a minute 30, and then I think Ali Sufyan takes like a fadeaway, like mid range, like just not a good look at all for no reason. Like you're in control, just like hold it down, let them foul you, and then after that you get shots. They come back and then they do like a pick and roll. I don't know what they did. Both people blitzed the ball handler, and then Trey was wide open from 3. Trey hits the 3, and then they go down 2, and then after that they go back down. I forget what happens exactly. I think Jay misses free throws or Ruse misses a big free throw. One of them misses a huge free throw. And then after that, Ahmed Hussein gets a shot at 3, and Noor fouls him from the 3-point line and gets 3 shots.
I heard about that. And he made all 3?
Yeah, kind of a suspect foul, in my opinion. But it's all right. Still credit.
How does he miss 4 in a row? I literally watched him
Still
miss
credit
4
to
in a
Ahmed.
row.
No, you can tell.
3 in a row?
He hit.
Wow, man.
Ahmed Hussein, I think. Ahmed Hussein
back.
had maybe like 12 of his 18 points in the second half. Very clutch performance,
Nice.
especially considering
Nice.
like this is maybe like the first game I saw where like Jay wasn't making shots.
Yeah.
Like he
I
also
saw
took
a few.
7 threes. He took 7 threes, which is not really his game. Like
I
usually-
saw a few. He was like, I don't know why. Like Jay has the skill set and the team has the confidence in him to do whatever he wants. But there's like some shots that I see him taking underneath the rim, like with the 2 or 3 guys around him that he just needs to be kicking out. That I'm shocked that he's taking because I know he's not one to usually take those shots.
He always like Jay. Literally every time I look at his box score, he's always shooting over like 60%, 65%.
Yeah.
He's getting right at the rim and scoring.
Yeah.
So like for them to pull this win out, and Jay had an off game is huge.
Yeah.
Nadir played really well. Just did energy. Didn't miss any shots. Just did everything he was supposed to do as like a glue guy. And then Ahmed Hussein and Trey really brought them home at the end. After Ahmed Hussein hits the 3 free throws, they come down. Ruse gets doubled. He kicks it to Ali Sufyan. Ali Sufyan has a wide open look from 3. Missed it. And then Sal tapped it out, got it back to Ruse, and Ruse kicked it to the corner. And Jay literally had a 3. Maybe he got it off perfectly. Like there was like a second left. He didn't bring it down or anything. Just threw it up, and it like just bounced on the rim and fell out. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But it was a tough loss for Eddie.
I didn't know they were without Singer. Singer would have been a big difference.
They definitely they definitely lost this game, but Bethlehem also credit to them. They pulled it out with Jay having a somewhat off game. And I mean, for the first couple of weeks, I was looking at their team and Abdul Karim stigma and all these guys stigma where like they don't win too much. This every single time they've been tested, they've pulled it out, and now they're 6-1 and they're like the first or second seed in the league. So like they're gonna be an interesting team.
For sure. All right, moving on. Jerusalem versus Janine. Bro, this was one of the weirdest games that I've ever watched in my life, bro. It felt like Jerusalem gave up, like end of the first half.
They were getting
second.
smacked at the start, right?
No, early on it was close. Like really early on, first 10 minutes of the first half, it was close. And at the end of that first half, like it literally you just watched them, their body language. It looked like they gave up. It was like look, you see Michael Knight 15 of 30. It literally felt like Michael Knight was just coming down and they didn't care anymore and just Mike just shoot it.
He's getting cardio. He's doing my favorite thing. He has the 30-shot marker on the Apple Watch. He looked down at it. He was like, I gotta get 30.
So then Akram pulls out the freaking meta glasses.
If I'm getting fried by someone with meta glasses, I'm undercutting it. Like, that's the truth. I'm sorry. But if Akram is giving me 30 with meta glasses on, I have to injure your ankle.
So he pulls out the meta glasses in the second half. So it literally felt like a joke of a game, like just watching, spectating. And there was a big difference. Like they were up by a lot, and then Jerusalem just slowly but surely were chipping away, like taking good shots. Like Mo Musi again showing up, hitting big threes. Michael is doing his thing, and then every once in a while, someone else is hitting a shot. So they're really coming. They were coming back slowly, but at the end, it was too big of a hole for them to dig themselves out of. And Akram was just so.
This is only the second game where Akram and Wajdi, well, the third game, but the one of the middle games, like Wajdi was injured, he was just walking around, looking around. This was only the second game where they were like both healthy, both able to play off of each other, and you saw it. Like a lot of it was like they were playing a zone. You get it to Wajdi on the free throw line, make Wajdi make a decision, whatever, hand off back to Akram and everything, and then you see why at the start of the year we were like, all right, honestly, even whatever the supporting cast is around them, like you got Wajdi and Akram on the team, like it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And then you look at it, 31, 11 for 16, and then Wajdi 22, 10 and 8, and he like looked healthy yesterday.
Yeah.
Like he was jumping around. He looked like the regular
He was
Wajdi that
having
we
fun.
usually saw.
Yeah.
Zubair's been great this season. He's
4
probably
threes,
had
yeah.
3 or 4 games where he's hit like over 4 threes, like 4 or 5. He had maybe the first game of the season he had 6 threes. I'm not sure. But
It was a lot, but I want to see the percentage.
yeah, see, he's easily having his best season. He's scoring double what he typically does.
Yeah.
Killing it. Yeah, 5 threes, 4 threes, 4 threes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's hooping.
Can't complain.
Inshallah. Yeah.
And then Ra'ad played yesterday.
Yeah,
Ra'ad
he did.
played, so the whole team played.
He missed a couple, 1 or 2 like really easy layups. He was mad at himself for us. But
If their full starting 5 is playing with Sakar, Ra'ad, Wajdi, Akram, and Zubi, like they're gonna end up. I don't know who they play next week, but I'm assuming they're gonna win. They're gonna end up being like that super scary low seed that like none of those first seeds want to play, and then like I'm gonna probably. Pick them up, so
I was a little down on this team because of like the way they're built and like it's all heavily reliant on Wajdi and Akram, but honestly, like you have other players, other role players that are giving, and what makes them even more terrifying is that Wajdi. It's not like Wajdi and Akram are demanding the ball and telling them and like demeaning their teammates at all for making a bad decision. No. You have like Mohamed Sakar came out like the first 3 shots like wide open, just missed them. It was just like, all right, next play down, no problem. Let's go, next play down, take a good shot, and they're on the same page. So it's kind of scary.
That's
to
what
see.
makes them awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they're good teammates. So like, they're cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think the issue here was Jerusalem was just playing bad defense.
But that's been the story of their season.
It has been, and it just didn't like. I didn't see any adjustments, and that was what bothered me. Like I know they're better than what they played. They're just playing like they're old men, and like they don't have the spirit of it. Their spirit is younger than that. So I was a little disappointed to see that, but I mean, they dropped 71 points at the end of the day.
Yeah, they still got Michael Knight and Mo Musri,
Yeah.
and like they still have smart guys. You still don't want to play them in the playoffs. Either.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Michael Knight's leading the league in scoring, and
Every game, bro.
yeah, he's averaging 33 points on 55% shooting, like which is pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, I mean, he didn't shoot bad, so like there's not too much to criticize. 3 for 13 from 3 is like a little bit tough, but I'm sure he put up a couple of those at the end, like, and it made it look a lot worse. But to me, like for them to be good, like you're gonna need Nick or Big O or A Fair, one of those guys. Like they're gonna have to be consistently giving you like 12, 14, 16, like one of those.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the defense is gonna get better, so you're gonna have to just lock in on offense and just really dial in over there.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, for a team that like I know these guys like Afe or Big O, whatever, a team, and even Michael Knight, Sufyan, like this is a team built on IQ. Like I want to see that put into like effect, like use that. To
Maybe they can slow the game down and play to their advantage.
Exactly.
rather
Rather
than
than
so,
Michael
we'll
Knight
see.
or Nick, whoever it is, coming down one pass, one shot is up immediately. Type of deal. Anyway, next game. This is the game that I stat kept. This was an amazing game. I honestly, to spill the beans and expose myself, I actually predicted Nazareth on the pick'em because I expected, not that I doubted Haifa's abilities.
Yeah.
I just, I know Lewis is a stud, and I thought, he would just have his way.
Well, they did
unequivocally.
at the start of the game. They
He
started
was-
right,
yeah,
like 15 to 4 or something.
Yeah, they were playing really well, but I think that was because the other guys, like, they're hitting their shots, at the time, yeah. They were hitting their shots at that point in the game, and it slowed down for them. Yeah, it's crazy. Jimmy, relax, habibi. Yeah, they were hitting their shots early on in the game, and it slowed down so that like it was clear. And I just thought Haifa just did such a great job of being so persistent in their style of basketball that it kind of wore Nazareth down, and they were able to, just take the lead at the end and not really run away with it.
Helps
but,
wearing someone down when Shazay hits 6 threes and he's hitting the one in the corner for the buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Like, because they were in control of the game. Nazareth was playing zone. They were kind of slowing the game down. In my opinion, Haifa was doing a horrible job breaking down the zone, sticking deep in the middle because, to me personally, like, when they went on their run, deep one out, and Shaz was able to penetrate, or someone was able to penetrate and then kick, and then they were able to get open threes.
Yeah.
But when you sat somebody in the middle there, you kind of just like played to their advantage. Like you're playing it slow. You're letting Khalid and Jimmy are really fast, so they're gonna cover everything laterally. And then after that, like yeah, that's the case. Honestly, like there's not too much analysis. It was literally Shazib won them this game. Like I think single-handedly.
He was hooping, and I would say at the end of the game, Morayan came up with some big ones. Yeah.
Yes, but who made those passes? Also Shazib.
Yes,
Shazib hit him in the corner for one. Then in transition, Shazib hit him with one. And then I think Shazib hit Raj like on a layup, like back to back plays. Every single time it got somewhat close with Nazareth, Shazib would make a huge play. And on the Nazareth side, we said it last week. Lewis is gonna do his thing, and then he's gonna need Khalid and Jimmy to come with him, or Khalid and Larry to come with him, or he's gonna need a collective effort.
Yeah.
And if Jimmy hits like 4 or 5 of those shots that he typically hits, they probably win this game.
Yeah.
So like Lewis has been on a roll like the last 2 games. Khalid's been really good. I really like, even yesterday I really like watching Khalid play. Like he's more composed. I like how he elevates over people. He's finishing like tough floaters, nice middies and everything. Just I would want them to slow down just a little bit because sometimes they get in turnover trouble at bad times.
So that's what it is. So even Yaman told me this, and like it's obvious when you watch them. Like they play way better when Lewis is the one bringing up the court, just because he slows down the pace of the game.
Yeah.
And what bothers me about that is, like Yaman, for example, is very capable of doing that. So instead of it being so reliant and so like the attention is so focused on Lewis, like someone like Yaman could do that instead. But either way, that's not the big deal. So really what I'm saying is for Khalid and Jimmy, like you guys really have to slow it down and make sure that you guys are taking good shots, and just playing the half court, play off of each other, play off of Lewis, work together.
Wow, look at the Sharkers.
Yeah, that's why I highlighted
Brick
it.
City over
Both
here.
of them on Pie Watch.
6 for 25 overall.
Wow. I felt like Amir, by the way. I felt exactly like Amir that game. I just couldn't buy a bucket. Like from 3.
Yeah, this is like, and here I was just last week. I was talking about Amir's up for MVP running. Like Steve Nash didn't win his first MVP till 31. Amir's gonna win his first MVP till 31. Then he goes over there and just 3 for 11 from 3. Dude took one 2-pointer. I think at a half. Yeah.
Hey, look, I will say at the end of the day, I love how Haifa is, like, they play picture perfect.
4 turnovers, way to be assertive out there. That's no wonder, but they took you off point guard, dude. They play fast.
Picture perfect offense against his own, where it's just pass until you find the open guy. It's amazing. It's beautiful to watch. But I'm trying to, like, see, like, obviously you expect more from Amir, but, Adam and someone like Raj, like, they've had way bigger imprints on their team in previous seasons, and I want to see that come back.
But yeah, I mean, for them to pull out the win, and they're like 6-1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for them to pull out the win, and everybody shot terribly, except for Khan Saab, like.
What the hell is that, man?
It's brother Khan.
Malcolm, bro. My God.
Oh, and it was his birthday yesterday. Shazaz, yo.
But why don't you say anything?
He's 25. What a
Wow, really young. Wow, halfway to 30. Crazy. All right, moving on. We did that game. We have Rafah versus Yazur. I didn't watch this game at all.
Me neither, but there wasn't too much to watch. 64 to 44. They scored 20 points in each half.
Well, this is terrible shooting.
Joey came back 5 for 12, 14 points. Good to see. Enes Najib been solid all season. Been solid last season. Elite. 6 for 9, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. To me, he's the most important player on the team. Enes Zubi 7 for 12, 20 points. Yeah, he scores 20 in his sleep.
Yep.
Zayn 4 for 10, 8 points. I never questioned the scoring from Rafa. I would only question the defense. Their defense has been pretty good this season, so there's not really too much for me to question right now. The only games they've lost, I think, is like when one of their key guys were missing, or like when Zayn was hurt. So yeah, they're an elite team.
They're an elite team.
Like,
I agree.
You got 4 guys that are capable of scoring 20. Enes is scoring 20 every game. Enes Najib is moving the ball. I was like a little bit curious to see like how Enes and Zayn would mesh, because like Enes is kind of like a slasher, but like he's been doing his thing. And then if Joey is giving you consistent 11 to 13 points, because at the start of the year he had like 4 donuts.
Yeah.
If he's doing that, like, yeah, the team's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
And then KE9 still in the chamber like for playoffs. What is he?
All right.
Right now he's locked in on Patriots.
Yeah. Obviously, honestly, I've never been. He's never been this locked in. Obviously, because the win. But yeah.
I was even asking, how's the game? Drake May report.
Yeah.
Right
Usually he's like you still watching the Patriots. What are we doing? But now it's every week. He's like, yo, we got Texans this week. I'm like, don't worry, we got them. So yeah, he's locked in. He's locked in on the more important stuff right now. All right. Yeah, on the Yazur side.
Oh, Doc. I know Barak, John Harbaugh pickup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, on the Yazur side, shooting wasn't too efficient. Besides Ala on his 4 shots, so it doesn't really count. And Marwan, who's been hooping as usual,
every single
6 of 9, 12 points, 10 rebounds. But everyone else was below 50%. Ali Mahin, 4 of 10, not bad. Abdul Rafiar, we asked him to be, assertive.
Still don't mind taking 10 threes.
I agree. 30% isn't terrible.
Need the shooting.
But, I mean, they only. I feel like they didn't shoot much.
What did the Altis do? 1 for 6. 18. I gotta really just sit down and watch them and see what's going wrong with them. Do they have Hassan on their team or no?
Hassan who?
Is his name not Hassan? Hisham. Do they have Hisham on their team?
Yeah, Hisham on the team. Oh,
so he just hasn't come last 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's again he didn't come. Yeah, he's
Hisham, there he is, yeah.
There's someone else, I'm pretty sure, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I honestly, I have no idea. Alright, you guys are beat. Moving on. Al Khalil versus Gaza. Didn't watch this game at all either. I'm surprised it's this close, honestly.
Bro, all I needed to see, first couple plays of the game, Big Mo Montez Musa comes down. Pump fake, Euro, lay me. I was like, oh, you guys are so cooked. And then they got it posted on the story too.
Who posted on the story?
Big Cuz Musa.
Oh yeah?
Bro.
Musa probably had a blast watching this game.
He said it was like the boys versus the Cubs.
Yeah, that's actually funny.
Bro, Al Khalil is a scary team.
They are.
Because Swish, I didn't see him miss a 3. I saw all 3 that he made. I saw all 3 Muhammad Al-Hindi made, and I saw Montez hit a couple shots. So, like, this is without Amr Sahwed, without Bara, and without Himi, who are, like, 3 energy bunny defenders, and, like, Gub is, like, point forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mehdi, like, crazy that we didn't bring it up right away, but, like, he had 32, 10, and 10, which is, like, a ridiculous stat line.
Another bogus triple-double.
He hit 1-3 from Palooza. Like, he literally came down straight from half court. And then I knew it was... I didn't realize it was that far, but, Hamza Tortir gas tank himself had to gas up Mehdi right away. So, I just like how they move the ball well. Like, Swish is so unselfish. He literally probably had, like, the first 9... He had, like, 9 points in the first, like, 10 minutes. And then he just was giving up the ball. I love how he's playing. I love how Mehdi's, like, making the extra pass now. He's not that unselfish. He's not worried about scoring. Like, just everybody really is just bought into their roles. Like, I love it, honestly.
What is Swish on this season?
No, he's hooping from 3. He doesn't miss. He had one. It was like, the ones where you get it in the corner, like pump fake sidestep, and you're like kind of like with the side of the backboard, and you hit it, and it kind of looks like Kobe. He hit one of those.
I think he's getting leaner or something because
he's been hooping a lot.
Because we're seeing it everywhere.
He looks fluid.
Yeah, like in the last few seasons he's been off, but I mean when I first met him, it was this is what it was.
Yeah,
this is what it was. So
and then elite defender, Barat elite defender, Himi elite defender.
Man, if we knew this is the Swish that was coming, we would have rejected the team.
Montez 6 for 11, 2 for 5, 14 points, and like the last 2 or 3 games he's been good, and like Hamza Hindi is sniper. Like, they're a scary team to play with.
A really good team, really well rounded. They have a lot of offense,
and they have like the MVP or one of the MVP candidates in Mehdi, and Mehdi's putting up retarded stats that we're not even talking about. 26, 10 rebounds, 50% shooting. Like, come on, bro.
I do that in my sleep if I wanted to. I'm just an selfless guy. Anyway.
On the other side, Reza, Ian Felix, very good game. 14 for 23, 34 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Splash with 10 assists, 11 points. Very solid game from him. Won the deep, another 17-point performance.
It's literally like clockwork with Ian and Mundan. It's like every game. 30 and then like high 18.
Like almost been saying it. The scoring's not the issue. Like usually, the defense is usually the issue.
They score 82
points. What did you guys give up?
82.
That's what I'm saying.
40 points in the first half, 42 in the second. That's wild. If a team scores over 25, I'm annoyed.
Like that's really what it comes down to. Defense. Like they have Ian is nasty. He's averaging over 20, 25 points. He's more than capable of doing that. Mohaned's giving you 16 and 10 every game, and then like the rest is gonna fill itself out. Splash might have a good game. Hamza's gonna have a good game. It's just defense. Literally, they just gotta play D.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I mean everything. Literally nothing else matters because you guys have the offense. You guys are able to drop 78 points. What's the point if you guys can't play defense? I honestly wish I knew how this game ended. I don't know if it was like it looks like it was close the entire game. So I'd love to know. But
Actually, he was up a little bit, and then Gaza went on like a little bit of a run, and then they got really close at one point, and then Mehdi had 2 free throws and kind of iced
honestly,
it.
considering that this is the stat lines
Everybody
I'm
played
seeing,
good.
yeah. Considering these are the
everybody.
stat lines I'm seeing, I want to give props to Gaza for
You know how crazy it is
staying so
as a
close.
team to shoot 53%?
It's actually stupid.
43% from three.
That's actually wild. So honestly, I really want to give Gaza props for
Well,
even
stay.
being in the game, but like you can't win a game if you're playing that.
Well,
defense.
stay in Miami, bro, or wherever you are,
Stay.
Dallas, wherever that is,
Ali.
because you would have took the 3-point percentage down.
All right, next game, best game of the week, of course, Suffolk versus Baysan. Yeah, my team, honestly, we got pretty hot early. We just kept the lead. You know, we never took off the gas pedal. But honestly, I'll give props to Baysan in that first half, especially they're missing John Pearson. That's like their guy.
Oh, John Pearson's actually a hooper. I love watching him.
So
Straight.
honestly, I'm getting kind of tired. That's
Straight
why I'm
Alma
mentioning.
buckets.
That's why I'm mentioning people that need to show up because like the last 3 games that I've come, the best players on the other team or some of the best players on the other teams are not showing up, and it's making my game whack. So your team better play, show up. Anyway, but yeah,
all of almost team.
Yeah,
Sam 6 for 12.
we started
Sam
off
7 for
early.
11.
We were getting nice, easy
Wow,
buckets,
I did.
working together.
I gave you Hessa 7 rebounds. I kept saying I had this double machine.
He tried to take a few from me, bro. Look, I only had 3. He tried to take like 2 from me. I was like, hell no. They're
Who
mine.
was robbing it from? For Sam was robbing it from. Yo, like he had a double-digit streak.
Honestly, all 3 of
Oh
them.
my
You
god!
should
Actually,
look at the
hold on
difference.
before
Look at
we
the
even
43
start talking about
rebounds,
your
26.
analysis. Purple pants. What am I looking at right now?
He's high. If you tell me he's high, he'll actually be so mad. There was one play, he's in transition.
I didn't even want to mention this, but during your game, remember when I came and asked you about a specific player when you were warming up? I go to get a rebound for you, I think, and the ball just hits me in the head. And what is it? Samia air ball on a mid. And I was like, and I didn't want to mention that. I didn't want to get the morale down,
funny.
so I just threw it back to him.
It's funny
With
'cause
purple pants, what are we doing?
It's funny because as I was finishing warming up, like Kev was like, yeah, let's go, whatever. So yeah, like I could see him, he wants to get more shots. So I give him the ball. So he takes like 3 shots with like no time to just warm up, whatever. But at the end of the game, you know, we're trying to get him points to try to finish, like get him in rhythm. Every shot, by the way, was accurate for him, just short. So he's not making that adjustment. But anyway, he has transition, whatever. He just has to beat one defender and go up. He was high. You have to give him.
Almost team is under the radar, nice. Like I guess we just get bored because it's like the same guys kind of every week, every year. So like we don't like talking about them too much. But like they're 5-2. I kind of feel like this is like one of his better teams that you played with. In a while.
I think this
like,
is the best team I've played with in a while. I think
maybe
we're
not
really
like
complete.
on paper, but like everybody's gelling. I feel like there's no like everybody kind of knows their roles. There's no like
That's what it is.
confusion on anything.
That's
like,
what it is. But I will
Sam,
say,
alhamdulillah, has been healthy all season. Hasn't gotten hurt at all. Like, it's nice. I'm being serious.
but I will
Every
say,
year I have to, inshallah, he stays healthy the whole season.
I will say we haven't played a good team besides the first 3 games were really good. Like we played really good teams. Like we were missing people.
I just noticed you guys have Patriot schedule. Mickey Mouse.
Just
okay,
wait.
Never mind.
Just wait. All right. This was
Who's
like
that first
this
team
was
they lost to? Yemen.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
count that
But
game.
we were missing Brandon and
Yeah, I don't
and
count
it was
that
like
game.
the Raiders, the Patriots versus the Raiders. We don't.
Khalid,
yeah.
who's that?
This is Mahdi, and this was.
Oh, this is the game he had like 30 something.
We should have won.
I remember that game.
We should have.
Yes.
We should have won this game.
Yes,
we sold it.
I remember that game.
Anyway, but that's without Switch too. So like, to their.
You guys are first in
But
defense
from
on
that,
the stats.
but since then we haven't played any really good teams, and even Rafah has a really good team, but they are missing Nabil and Joe Capone. So I can't wait for this next game. That's when we'll be tested, like the way we're playing. Like, will we manage to keep this chemistry, you know, and play at the level we are, or are we gonna get?
I dare to handle business.
Yeah, all right. I'll just keep him to another donut. That's easy. Or I'll just press him all game the way Elias did, and it won't be an issue. He won't even touch the
Well,
ball.
that's central DPOY.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I learned from the DPY. Why not? Anyway, yeah, the other team, they started off kind of strong. Austin was hitting a few, bro. He honestly got a trigger. It's quick release. It's nice. I don't know. They were fighting. They were really trying to stay in it, but our defense and just turning into offense, it was just too much. And honestly, like, they were getting fouled a lot. like you could just tell. We each took 2 free throws both teams only took 2 free throws.
Yeah.
So, and they're missing John. So, tell John to come. Whatever. Is there anything else I want to say about them?
Rumsey won 3 ball. Next game.
Whatever. Next game.
Oh, for Sam Hoop. Yo,
7-11.
Very
Yeah. Tulkarem versus Elvira. This is Mana versus these bots. And I was right.
Bro, like the first, I wasn't there. Like I was there, but like I got a little bit distracted talking to people for like the first 5 minutes of the game, and I looked up and it was like 14-2, and Hassan Farhad maybe got like 3 or 4 wide open looks from 3. Bro, it's just defense. Like we're so garbage on defense, and it's not even like it would be one thing.
Who's guarding it? No, never mind.
It's just like it would, like defense at this level is not like anything skillful. Like it's literally just effort and communication.
It is.
Like
it is.
It's just screen
you know
navigation.
What I think about?
Like, you just gotta switch screens.
You know what I think about?
assertive.
You know what I think about? In order to be competitive, right? All it is. You know what I think about? I think about LeBron and Bronny. What did LeBron tell Bronny when Bronny was checking in for the first time? It's all intensity. Just intensity. It's all it is. If you play with it really is though. If you play with intensity and you're consistent with the intensity all throughout the game,
like we're not old.
You're gonna play great defense.
Like we're not these like old dudes that like every single game, the first 5 or 6 minutes, like we come out flat. The team gets on a run, they get confidence, and then after that we like get our way back into the game, and then it's too late, and then it's just over and over again. I mean, like to be fair, we haven't had our full team once all season. Like I've missed 3 games.
Whose fault is that?
I've missed 3 games, and then the games I did play, Shafiq missed the 3 games, and then Amir missed 3 games. Only guy that's played every game I think is Iron Man, Mustafa Barakat.
Yeah, I was about to say Mustafa. Yeah, Mustafa.
No, Adib too.
Yeah, Mustafa said, how is it a foul? I barely touched it.
Low key, like I don't know if he actually touched that guy.
It looked like a foul to me.
So let's just
from
go
my
through it.
angle.
So Hassan Farhad came out, and I think he hit all 4 threes in the first half. Very good job. Like pick and pop, they did a good job finding him. I really like what Elias is doing. Enes Annie was very unselfish. I know he didn't have like a great game, like 5 points, but they did a really good job moving the ball overall. Mana was really chilling, like 17 and 11.
8 of 10. How do you let that
But,
happen?
like
Khalid.
But
I thought we were taking care of business.
It was
bro.
like a very calm.
What the hell is that?
Like it was like very like not timely.
Nah,
but yeah, he
I'm
just
just
kind of like eased his way into the game. Like he just caught it, post, boom, layup, and then I started telling him.
And 5 blocks. You let him get on you?
No, he had one kind of bad on Shafiq. But 17 points, 11 rebounds, 8 for 10. Very good game from him. Elias hooped. 5 for 10, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I've been saying Elias is like the engine of the team.
I love
and
it.
Mana agrees with me too. Like
he's the definition of intensity for
Elias is the most important player on the team.
I love it.
Because he's guarding Shafiq and he's talking trash to Moose on the bench on the other side. Elite. Bro, their whole team played good. Like Moya hit like 2 pretty nice layups. Mana just very calm. Like I can't emphasize it enough. Like it was very calm. 17 and 11. They all played well. Elias hit like 2 really nice threes, nice layup just to come into the offense. And then for us, Adib had like a pretty quiet 21 points relatively. Like it wasn't like a impactful 21. Like he ended up with a nice stat line, but I didn't really feel like he was like a part of the game too much. I don't know. Like our issue is not offense. Our issue is defense. Like, that's what
I mean, I only watched the end of the game, and as far as I could tell, it was going neck and neck, back and forth. Both teams. It didn't feel like you guys were losing. I guess they just kept the lead. They got the lead and they managed to keep it. Whatever. I mean, I was gonna say there were a few maybe poor shots at the end, but I didn't think they were poor. I think they just missed. But from the Kedem side, but yeah, honestly, it comes down to defense, and you're right. Elias really runs the engine. He's really the engine of the team, and he keeps up the intensity for the entire 40. And Shafiq is scared to dribble the ball up the court when Elias is guarding him.
Khalid's missed 8 free throws.
Hacker Khalid, it's happening next week. It's happening. Get ready.
It's not like me.
Get in the lab.
I'm not saying this to
You
bash
hear
him.
me?
Like he said it multiple times. Like I think there's been 2 or 3 games where like he maybe missed like over 5 free throws, and he says it like, yo, if I hit those free, I think the first game against.
Please click his name. I want to see what his percentage is on the season.
No, he's playing good. He's playing good. He's
No,
playing
I'm
good.
talking about from the free throw percentage. 52%, bro. This is.
This is what I'm. He's had a
What is
couple
that?
games where he's missed.
Who is
he's
the
missed a
comp?
good
Who's
amount.
the NBA comp? Who shot 52%?
That's Braun. Right there.
Yeah, all right, gosh, 70 something.
But yeah, I mean that's it really.
Yeah.
We were missing Kev too. Kev had like 18
Get out
last
of my
game,
face, bro. Get out of my face.
but it's because he hurt his ankle.
Get out of my face. He's Shafiq's friend. What do you expect, bro? They're both soft as hell.
And Shaf is playing on a ball man.
Yeah. Look at this. Watch. Next week when I hold him to
Did you
not the
see
donut.
what Shaf was hooping in?
The Kobe's.
The salami.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So be.
Those are low key elite.
No. I'm sorry.
I
No.
don't, you bought some?
Yeah.
So you have to play in them
No,
next week.
I'm-
You versus Shaf. But you gotta wear white, he wears black. Or vice versa.
So you want me to make them yellow?
You got only white and black? What else
Probably
did
wear
you get?
compressions underneath. Yeah, only white and black.
So you guys both go black.
I
Winner
could.
takes the salad pants off the other guy.
Hey, down for the in front of everyone. I'm down. Lock it in. I'll hold you another donut, no problem. All right, Yazur versus Janine predictions for week 8. Yazur versus Janine. I got Janine. Just on trend.
Jeez. Wajdian. This is Wajdian. They're a bad team.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, it's just bad timing. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think they're gonna start.
they're getting
amping
healthy
up,
and picking
amping up there in
yeah,
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow, good game, Nazareth.
Oh, Nazareth to get him. Yeah, it is a very good game.
Be interesting
Ooh,
to see
yeah.
Mana versus
Yeah, I
Lewis.
like that matchup.
I think overall, they'll get just a little bit too deep and like a little bit more composed, and they just know each other a little bit better. So I think they're gonna pull it out. But very interesting match.
It is. Fortunately, I agree. Continuing on, we have Ariha versus Yafa.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, if Ariha comes,
Already has an elite team.
yeah, if they come full power, sorry, Yafa. Moving on, Rafah versus Bethlehem.
Another good
Wow.
game. Bethlehem got back to back.
Wow.
Bangers.
Elite game. That's 3 bangers in a row. They played Nazareth, and then whoever the hell they played, Ariha, and then now Rafah. It's amazing. Wow.
Full team for full team. I am gonna be interested to see Trey guard Zane because I haven't really seen him like Trey's 6'7", but he doesn't really use his size at all. Like he's essentially like a stretch big. So it'd be cool to see if like Zane in the post could give him foul trouble or like mess him up a little bit. That would be interesting. They also play like 2 different styles, like Jay and Trey, and all of them like to push the pace. And on the other side, they're like a lot more kind of slow and methodical. I'm gonna lean towards Bethlehem just because I feel like their confidence is higher.
Bethlehem definitely has like some of the personal matchups and some more firepower, but I think Rafah will slow the ball down, play smarter basketball, and I'll give IQ the win. Gaza versus Jerusalem. Oh wow!
I think Gaza's gonna win this game.
Yeah, low key.
I think Ian Fisk could like maybe go for another 30.
My issue is what Michael Knight might drop 50 though.
Yeah, but
Okay, so we're looking at the 15th points allowed versus the 16th.
Those
So
are the
the
two
two,
worst defensive teams.
two statistically worst defensive teams in the league. Wow. All right, I'll take Jerusalem. I'll take my.
Yeah, I think
I'll take
Gaza's gonna
my
win.
kin.
I think
Again, I'm gonna go with IQ.
they're gonna get out in transition and they're just gonna. That's Ian Felix's game, and as long as Ian Felix is like relatively unselfish and Hamza and a couple of them hit some shots, like I think Gaza's got it.
I think Michael Knight might be too much for them to handle, and if they manage, I think honestly, if they just contain Nick to play smart, I'm not saying to shoot less, play smart. I think they win the game, no doubt, and I think they will do that. Baysan versus Al Khalil. John Pearson could be a problem in this game. Depends if Gub is actually
Yeah,
there.
bro.
Yeah, I
think
got
he looks
it.
too hot right
Yeah,
now.
I got
They're
it.
playing too well.
Yeah. Moving on, we have Tabariya, Ali Hassan's team versus Haifa Deep's team.
Could be a fun game.
I'm not. That was the one time I wanted to go against the grain and go against Haifa, but after I saw the way they played, I can't do it again.
Tiberius could win, man. Andrew
I-
gets
I-
like
so-
they don't really have rim protection.
so I- on
so
top
like
of-
Andrew could win. Andrew
Yeah,
and Ali and all
yeah,
them could
but
do it.
Tabariya has just as much like firepower, like a crazy amount of firepower, but Haifa is just as dangerous in that
Yeah.
sense. And I think they play smarter. So again, IQ, but I mean, I could see it going either way.
Yeah. I'll take Tiberius. I think Ali Hassan and Andrew are
against
gonna
the
light him
grain.
up.
I like it. And then last game isn't even a question. Safad versus El Bira. Blowout. Wow. All right. Stats. We don't even need to hear the prediction. We know he's predicting. Michael Knight leading the league in points per game by almost 5 points. Second is Akram with 29. Mehdi with 27, best number in the world. Ian Felix with 25. Andrew Niedermeyer with 23.
Mana with 13 rebounds. I mean, this is like whatever. Sky is blue, grass is green. Mana leads the league in rebounding.
Number 2.
Add the number 2. Tamid at number 3. Michael at 4, and Nick. So Nick and Michael are 4 and 5 in rebounding, but they still can't win. I don't understand that. Assists, Jay with 8.7 because he had those 2 triple-double games, and then Ahmed, Shafiq, me, and then Matt. This is a disgusting stat.
What the hell is this, man? I have to talk to the stat keeper, man. I want Matt, I give him plus stats. Negative.
Jihad with 4, Shafiq DPOY, Dana with 2.7 at 2, and that's all I need to add. Mana also leading the league in blocks.
I was glad that shit on it.
And then
Brandon Lanford. He was number 1. Didn't he have he had
double doubles is Michael and Mohamed.
How many blocks did he have this last game? I swear he had a few. Nah, he had 5. I'm changing that.
Probably Zizo, bro.
Freaking.
It
was no.
And then Michael Knight leads the league in free throws. Khadi does 2. Amir Charkis is 3. And then Akram leads the league in 3-point shooting.
I'll beat it in 1 week. Trust me. How many do I have?
Keep going down.
I might not even be on the list.
Keep going down.
I'm not even on the list. Don't worry. I'll beat it this week. I'll drop 23s. All right, and that concludes Week 7 podcast. We'll see you guys next week, inshallah. We'll see you on Wednesday.